Fake builder incentives. That's right. Today we are talking about what I consider to be kind of a bait and switch tactic. Although it's not considered illegal, you can be the judge of this today. I worked in new construction for 7 years. I was a sales manager. In places like Florida and Orlando, there are national builders everywhere. And one of the biggest incentives that these builders offer are a preferred lender closing cost. So I'm going to give you an example that I had this week from a client that reached out. It was a $20,000 closing cost incentive being offered by the builder. Now, to the average consumer, $20,000 can mean a ton, right? I mean, that's gonna cover the majority of your closing costs. It's gonna bring your cash to close very low. But here's why it's always good to still seek out another mortgage broker and at least see if there's something that they can do to help. In this example, the builder who is offering $20,000 closing costs did not tell the customer, you have to understand how interest rates work and how lender credits work. So as a mortgage broker, when I get a client and I shop different investors, there's what we call a par rate. And the par rate is basically what the investor will give us. And then that is the lowest rate out there on the market. And then we can charge an origination fee to the consumer in order to purchase that. However, when you work with builders, typically what they do is they're gonna offer a rate that's about 1 point higher than that par rate. And here's why they do that. That lender credit, guys, is not coming from the builder. It's actually coming from the investor because they're getting a consumer to pay such a higher interest rate that they're willing to offer the consumer themselves the majority of the credit. So it's always good to stay on top of the game. Look at this, check the interest rates. In this particular situation, we could offer 6.375% interest rate, and the interest rate being offered by the builder was 7.375, and they were charging the consumer $3,800. So sometimes those $20,000 closing cost incentives, they're worth like $3 grand, $4 grand. Always shop, always stay informed. Check us out at Prime.